Sometimes we do over 6,000 covers a week out of our banquet kitchen. This is one of the buildings that we have a very nice dish machine in here that I like. The setup that I like the best is it's a conveyor belt. It's very fast, it's very efficient, and it really helps us meet our timelines here at the Twin City Quarter.
A lot of times as a restaurant manager or owner, they don't consider that. They're looking at prices only.
So that's 6,000 plates in a given week out of this building. But what about all the cups? What about all the saucers? What about all the glassware, all the silverware? I mean, these machines are very efficient workhorse machines, and we run them sometimes 10 to 12 hours a day. Literally run them 12 hours a day.
What time do you shut down?
It wouldn't be pretty. It would not be good at all. We really rely on these things. They're very reliable. That's why we have them.
Price may be great on the front side, but whenever it comes time for repairs, and that's going to happen. Everything that's a machine has parts and components that are going to wear out. But if it's difficult, if it takes twice as long to gain access to the part that you need to replace, then over the years you're actually going to be paying more for that thing because you're paying that much in some service companies' labor over and over again. Every time it needs service or even be checked, you got to spend extra money gaining access, getting in, getting out, because it makes a whole lot of difference if a panel's obvious, easy to remove, access to the components inside are easy to get to or not. I'm telling you, there's some that are a nightmare.
Obviously, it affects our productivity. If we have dirty plates, it affects our counts. It affects a lot of things. So if we have clean plates, then of course we're more efficient.
I like the way they got them laid out inside. That's something you got to keep in mind too. A lot of times restaurant owners will ask us when theirs is wore out, whatever type of equipment, dish machine or whatever, and they're asking us, well, which ones do we recommend? One of the main things we consider as a service technician is how well it's designed as far as coming back later. To remove a panel, to gain access to the components that may fail more often.
What I like about the machine though is, and there's different types of machines. Champion makes different types of machines. This one, however, has a conveyor belt. It just scraps the machine, the plates very well. It washes the plates very well. It's very high water pressure. Temperature is always good.
But if you can just pop a cover and everything's right there, it's laid out in a logical manner. It's got a good wiring schematic and diagrams inside, then it's pretty quick. It speeds up what we do a whole lot, which saves the customer money. And that's a built-in value to a piece of equipment like this that I don't know if they even mention it when they're selling them. We run into that a lot. The cheaper stuff is just hard to get to.
My plates are clean, and that just helps my efficiency in the kitchen. To me, you know, we're all racing against the clock. It's all about really efficiency. How well are we doing our job with the people that we have and the tools that we have, obviously.
For example, on that one, you just loosen a screw there, you loosen a screw there, you don't even have to take it all the way out, and you lift that cover off, step up and look in, and you can see most of the components that operate the thing right there. And then down below, you got easy access to the motors and things like that whenever something happens and they need service. So, from my viewpoint, that goes a long way into a piece of equipment's value.
Why Champion?
Why Champion? Champion's the best. Champion's been around for the longest time. I've dealt with Champion for a long time. It's the machine of choice, and that's why we have it here.